Hi, I'm Ashley Gibson, and this is
Play.
Blake. How old are you, Blake? Oh, he's gonna write that he's 4. So I began coaching 3.5 years ago. He's 4. When this little guy was just an infant, and when I signed up to become a coach, I didn't have any goals for the business other than I knew I needed something in my life that was positive. We were at a really rough season of life. My husband was working like 80 plus hours a week. I was in a new place, didn't know a lot of people. I was a new mom with 2 babies under 2, and I was struggling a little bit with Riders in kindergarten. I was struggling a little bit with postpartum depression, and I just was unhappy. I was going to school for political science to finish my degree. I was a full-time mom. Um, but there was something missing, and I knew that there was something more out there for me, and I didn't like the idea of going back to the workforce in a 40-hour week where people tell me what to do and I don't own my time. And I knew that I wanted to do something that helped me feel really fulfilled every day. So I got involved with coaching simply because I got involved in a challenge group, and that challenge group kind of changed my life, changed my fitness. It exposed me to a community of happy people who took action on their goals and uplifted and supported each other. And so when I became a coach, it was literally just because I wanted to stay plugged into that atmosphere of like-minded people, I guess, pursuing both fitness goals and other personal goals. And I really liked the way the community aspect made me feel. What I didn't expect to happen was that I would fall in love with the business side of coaching, that I would see an avenue to kind of create a different reality for my own family financially while helping people get fit, doing something that I loved with fitness. So when I began my business, all I had was nap time, 2 kids under 2. I squeezed in 30 minutes a day here and there, or 10 minutes in the morning if I woke up early, and I just sort of gradually started figuring out what coaching meant and what it could mean for our family, other than just challenge groups and a discount on Shakeology. Quickly, though, I realized, wow, this is a huge opportunity, and this is something that God really landed in my lap, and this is something that I've been searching for. And it's not that it was without hard work or making some time sacrifices or being willing to put myself out there, but it was something that sort of came naturally because I realized how fulfilling it was to help other people fulfill their goals. And the fact that you could earn an income doing that was pretty incredible. So 3.5 years ago, when I signed up to be a coach, I was a mom of 2, my husband, full-time military career. We were on a single income, his income. I'll never forget, here's Blake's picture, the time that I asked if I could go take the kids 4 hours down to my parents' house, and at the time, filling up our SUV cost $75. Gas was like $4 a gallon, and my husband said, we really don't have the money for that. And I just remember thinking, gosh, we don't even have 75 extra dollars to go visit family 4 hours away. And that was our reality. Like, all of our needs were met, but I didn't like feeling that I didn't have a lot of freedom of choice, not just in my own life, being a military spouse and choosing where we lived, or whether my husband got to come home at night, or whether he was there for birthdays or even births. He missed our oldest son's birth. But I also didn't have choice even with our finances to a large extent. And I wanted some way to change that, and I wanted to be able to change it while still honoring my role as a mom. So I worked really hard. I plugged into our team's training, rocked the basics. I learned as I went. I just took action and figured it out along the way. And of course, I had our team and amazing mentors who supported me. But 3.5 years later, my success story is that I get to design my day with these 2. And now I get to do it while also earning a full-time income, part-time from home, which is, it's really incredible and crazy to say and look back on, because we're able to do things now like pay the tuition for the 3rd year in a row for a private preschool that I never dreamed my kids would be able to go to, and travel all the time, which is a huge personal value for me. I love traveling and seeing new places, and our family has been able to go to Disney, and I'm going to Denver and Las Vegas, and we've been to Cancun, and it's all because of this opportunity, right? Single income military family, never had choices with or freedom with finances other than covering the bills and meeting the needs. And Beachbody has allowed me to not just meet our needs, but go beyond that and provide personal choice of freedom with schools and where we want to go and who we want to see. And the biggest, most exciting outcome is what started as a hobby and just a place for me to plug in at a very kind of dark place in my life has turned into a very real exit strategy from military life. I absolutely adore the Marine Corps. I love our men and women in uniform and the places I've gotten to see and the different side of life I've experienced because I am a military spouse, but I'm also really looking forward to having more of a say-so in where we live and where we go. And Blake, in 2 years, his dad will have the option to get out of the military. And because of this business and what I've been able to do from home, whether or not that option comes with a retirement package or not, it doesn't matter because my earnings will be able to support us. I'll be able to support us in a part-time salary from home and a job that I love where I get to hear stories from other women who lost 40 pounds since July and got their daughter involved in it too, and people who got off of their blood sugar medication, and women on my team who are paying for things for their family that they never even thought were possible, and they've been able to do it through this business. So I know it's a scary journey. When I first signed up, I didn't really know what I was getting into. I didn't have confidence that I could hack it, but I knew I was searching for something more than what my options were at the time. And I knew that I didn't want to belong to the corporate world where they owned my 40 hours each week. I wanted to own what I did with my family and create flexibility and freedom for us. And even though this will never happen overnight for anyone, it's never a get-rich-quick scheme, to reflect that in 3.5 years, I've created a business that earns an equal income to what a 13, 14-year military career does. It's pretty incredible, and it's something to be proud of, and it's not something that I boast about, but that I really do have a heart to share with other women because I see women in my community all searching for something. Everybody wants to be able to provide and contribute to their family's resources, but also be home with their family. And so I have no problem sharing my journey, that it's both taken hard work and sacrifice and struggle, but that it's all been worth it, because there's no greater feeling than realizing that you kind of escaped the rat race of corporate America and you're doing something that you love and you're with your kids and you're able to create something that you've designed all on your own, and it's kind of like my third baby, and I'm really proud of it, and I know you will be too, just like Blake's proud of this picture. It's awesome, Blake. Can you say goodbye?
Goodbye.